there, this is Pam, and here's the second part showing the nature garden journals made with the Reader's Digest covers. This is the last of the three. It has this vintage crochet, hand crochet on here. Has a little cheesecloth, some Botanical digitals. This is a little lace button burlap cluster there, and there's burlap on the side here, and there's some green kind of vintagey fabric, and we have some of this green vine trim here, and we will open it up. And the other two I did list in Etsy right now, so those are available. The other two, this one, am I calling this the green one? I think I am, because it has the green. And this is basically like the other, so I'll kind of go fast. We have your playing card, a little digital spot, and then this opens up. Have a little field record card in there, cheesecloth and bee, and beautiful print here. You have this leaf. And this paper clips on, and then basically it's kind of the same. I mean, things are a little different order. Here's this one with the collaging. Tucks in that pocket. Coffee dyed paper. You have your tuck here. Little side tuck here. Digital paper, and this comes up. You also have a place to put something here, and then you have writing space. A little fabric on the rose gold paper clip here, and then this little journal card. This is a postcard, a Edith Holden postcard. Real pretty little bird on that page. And here's, looks like imprints of flowers there. I did some stenciling. Then you have your flower book, coffee dyed paper, Edith Holden, another little tuck spot, and then writing space, observations, scrapbook paper. Here's a floating pocket. Couple tuck spots here, and then there's a couple tags here. Here's your collaging that I did, and you have these tags. Got some fluffy fibers there. Here's the middle of the first signature, and then you have a couple little places to journal. Back of that, and then here's one of my collages that I made and scanned and printed. There's a beautiful envelope, pretty scrapbook paper. Here I made this tag by stamping, tearing this out of a book, inking it. And that's a wild Kala. This all tucks underneath this paper clip that has the fabric, and I did some pretty stenciling here. Edith Holden page, the pretty flowers. Then I have a cluster here with lace and different things on the coffee dyed paper. Here's a garden book, stenciling over here. Here I sewed down these little 2x2 squares diagonally. Here's a little journal card from TLC Creations. This I got from a book page. Added a little feather and some cheesecloth. And we have this kind of a twiny leaf trim. This is fabric that's been sewed on double time, and fringe double time. I'm getting tired. Sewed on 2 rows, and some kind of a graph type paper, digital paper. It's really pretty. This is from TLC Creations. It flips up. Real pretty paper. And we got some coffee date paper and a bird book. Did some stenciling. Then you have this little leaf here with some burlap and a flower. More digital paper. This is, I added the little notes, the little fibers and a button and a leaf. And then you can see this little things sticking out, leaves and things. Here's a little flower with a little flatback pearl. And you have this tag. And then you have this little booklet that I sewed a bunch of pages in. Tucks in here. Coffee dyed paper, scrapbook paper. This little pocket has little fabric flip here. It's a little envelope, and you could put something in there. Don't really have anything. Maybe I'll put this little bird tag in there. That fits. Stenciling up here, and we have coffee dyed paper. Here's a little fabricy cluster, digital paper, and some of the digitals are Musings by Nikki, and there might be one other too. I gotta look that up, and if there is, then I'll put that in the description too, what other digital I used. Here's some stenciling. I kind of like my stenciling. Here's a floating pocket. I did this little trim. Things in the pocket. And there's a little collage. This flips up for more little writing. This pretty paper here, that bird. Another pocket, stenciling, coffee dyed paper. And got this pretty trim here on the paper clip. This is another one of those tags that I stamped, tore this out, inked it. This wild ginger. We have this little cute booklet. And the paper clip holds it in place. It's an adult coloring book that you could color. This is the middle of the second signature. Envelope here. A little journal card. Another little journal card. And then here's a little belly band going this way with this little note paper. And a little piece of burlap with a lace and the flower. See a fun little leaf sticking out. A little tag, stenciling, a few little items there. Coffee dyed paper. Another little floating pocket. The little burlap lace button cluster. Pocket here. On this side, we have tags, and then I decoupage this little egg design on here from a napkin. I like this little fluffy yarns. Places to journal. This flips up here. Stenciling. Little belly band here. Little card. More copy dyed paper, and then I added a little feather and some cheesecloth. This is from a bird book that I stitched around. Added that little twine with the leaves sticking out. This is a decoupage tag. And some more journaling spots. And we have this little leaf sticking out here with some little fibers, beautiful paper. And that is the back. So this is the third of the Reader's Digest nature type journals that I made. It lays nice. So this I will try to list also. I have the other two listed in my Etsy, Pen to Paper by Pam. That's my Etsy, and I will list this one also. And once I do, I will put the link in the description. Thanks so much. Bye-bye.